welcome back to my channel, or welcome to... Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Casey, and if you are new here, I would love for you to take 1 second, go down below, hit that subscribe button, and click that little bell button so you'll never miss when I post a new video. I would love to see you back on my channel. So today I am going to be doing a little chit chat Q&A, get ready with me. A couple days ago on my Instagram, I posted a picture of me with my phone, and I'm like, if you could pick up the phone and ask me any question, what would it be? Comment below. So I got a bunch of questions. A lot of the questions I've answered before on my channel, so I'm gonna skip through a bunch of them, but some of them are kind of juicy, interesting questions, life update questions. And while I am answering the questions, I'm also going to be doing my makeup. I'm going to an event today. I'm just going to be doing my everyday makeup routine. I do have a video on my channel already, so if you would like to see the products that I'm going to be using and also the technique that I use for my everyday makeup routine, just watch that video. The link will be down below. So yeah, that felt like a long intro. Was it a long intro? Let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, so the very first question is a question that I actually get all the time, but I'm going to say it again because so many people have been asking me. Bougie Coochie asked me, do you ever plan to grow your hair out again? Now listen, I've said several times that right now I'm not growing my hair out. I've been getting it cut every 2 weeks. I've actually been posting when I get my hair cut, so you guys can see I've been cutting it. I would never say never. So no, I'm not gonna say no, I'm never gonna cut my hair. I mean, I'm never gonna grow my hair out again. But as of right now, I love my hair short. So right now, I'm keeping it short. Next question is from Land of the Cats or Cats. Sorry if I said that wrong. She asks, what would you change knowing what you know now? Honestly, there's nothing in my life that I would change at this point. Everything that's happened to me, whether it be good or bad, has shaped me and formed me into the person that I am today. And so I personally don't believe in mistakes. I feel like mistakes are they're just curveballs. And usually if you can reflect on those mistakes or curveballs, then once you experience something like that again, then you are stronger, you're better. And at the end of the day, everything that I've gone through has helped me approach different things in my life a lot better. And without those experiences and those traumas and whatever you want to call them, I wouldn't know how to handle them in the future. So next question is from Amani. Hey girl. She asked me, what's the hardest thing about being single? What's your favorite part about being single? This might be an unpopular opinion, but to me, there's absolutely nothing hard about being single. Nothing. Now, yes, there are times where I wish I had someone to just cuddle, someone to be intimate with, and you know. But for me, relationships are so much more than someone giving me their attention or someone taking me out or having someone to cuddle, you know? I really need a lot out of relationships because I know that I can offer a lot to a relationship. I don't have time for anyone who's not on the same page as me. I don't have time for anyone who wants to try to change me or try to direct me in different ways than what I want for myself. And honestly, I'm still trying to figure out what it is I really want, you know, out of life. Not saying that you can't figure yourself out in a relationship, but I just feel like it's a lot better when you are at least somewhat solid in yourself before you try to bring someone else into your life and, you know, make things harder or drag things out. Being single allows you to move at the pace of your own drum 100%. I don't care what anybody says. When you're in a relationship, you move different. You have to consider someone else in every decision that you make. And yes, there are healthy ways, you know, to compromise with people and to sacrifice with people, but I'm just at a place in my life right now where I don't want to compromise. I don't want to sacrifice. I want to do what I want to do, you know? Not necessarily saying I want to be a hoe, but I just want to be able to move the way I want to move all the time. I see being single as a very productive time to really just reflect on things, figure myself out, so that way when the right person does come, you know, like I'm ready, I'm solid, and I'll be ready to give as much as I'm expecting from a relationship. I kind of go by this philosophy that what's for you is already yours. So being in a relationship is not something that I stress because I just know that when it's the right time, it'll be the right time, and I'll know. So why not just live it up, you know, while I have the time to be single? I don't want to date just because I'm bored or just because I want to have a good time for one day. Like, I want it to be very organic, and I want it to come from a real, genuine place with someone. And in the meantime, I'll work on myself. I'll have fun. I'll go out. I'll do what I want to do. Come in when I want to come in. Go out when I want to go out. And just not stress about it. Because I feel like a relationship, like the perfect relationship, it will happen when you least expect it. So why stress about it? You know what I'm saying? Why stress about something that you don't even know when or where it could happen? A lot of people also ask me about my ex, Kai. And I have no problem talking about it. So I'm just going to group all those questions all together and just give you guys a little bit of update on us and how we've been doing and whatever. So Kai and I are on very good terms, like extremely good terms. We did take a little break from talking to each other just so that we could, you know, move forward from our relationship or from our breakup. But as of right now, we talk all the time. We're always updating each other on each other's lives and, you know, just being friends the way that we were before we were in a relationship. And Kai is a very genuine person. I'm a very genuine person. And so we'll probably never be on bad terms. Like, and the love that we have for each other is kind of, it's very unconditional. Like, regardless of if we're in a relationship or not. And so we were actually just talking about this the other day. Like I said, I never say never. So there's a possibility that if the stars align the right way and everything works out with the right timing and stuff, that we could possibly, you know. I don't want to say the words because I don't want to speak that into existence because you really never know how life might work out. But I'm grateful to have him in the way that I have him because I don't have any other exes that I'm still friends with, let alone like really good friends with. So who knows? We'll see. Even if we don't end up being together again, we'll always be friends, and that's all I could ever ask for. This next question is really good too. Jador Didi, I think that's how you, I don't know how to say y'all Instagram names, okay? She asked, have you been able to create genuine friendships with any YouTubers? And yes, I absolutely have. Just to name a few, I'm really good friends with A. Sierra. Really good friends with Leah Aliana. Really good friends with Nia Imani. Imani especially. She's always supporting me. I'm always supporting her. I'm also Jayla Majette. She's like my big sister now. I haven't gotten to meet her in person yet, but we're always on FaceTime. And that's just a few. Those are the people that I like actually have conversations with. But there are also other YouTubers and Instagram, you know, natural hair gurus that I will have conversation with randomly, and just when we see each other at events, is, you know, always good vibes. So most YouTubers in the natural hair community are actually genuinely good people. I feel like in the beauty YouTube community, that's when it gets a little bit messy. But like most of the natural hair ones, they're all genuinely really good people. And so it's really easy to make connections like that because, you know, we kind of understand each other. We understand what we do. It's good to have friends that do the same things as you because they, like I said, they understand you. And even if it's not like friends like, oh, I'm flying out to see you, even just having someone that I can DM or someone that I can text message, you know? Kay Jewelers asked, what is it like going to school so far away from your family? Honestly, it was hard at first, but to be completely real with you guys, I'm not really a family person. Like, I have certain people in my family that I'm close to, but my family is kind of all over the place in general. Everybody lives in different states at this point. The majority of my family is in Baltimore, but most of us are either in college or grown and moved out of Baltimore. So it's really not that hard. I talk to the people that I need to talk to every day. I go on vacations with my family all the time, or they come here, or I go home. I go home a lot. Like, I go home for the holidays. I go home sometimes randomly just for like family events. So for me, like, I thought that it was going to be hard for me to travel back and forth a lot, but I travel a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get those Southwest sales and I'm just flying back and forth all the time. So it's really not that hard for me. So I'm probably not the best person to get advice from when it comes to being homesick, because I never really get homesick. When I go home to Baltimore, it's like I'm just there to see my family and then I'm ready to come back here. There's like nothing for me up there. This next question I actually never really thought through, so it's gonna be interesting to see what comes out. Jay Donne asked, what is your dream guy like? So this is so funny because I can't say that on camera. Damn. Okay, so I'm just gonna say a list of things that ideally I would like physically and personality wise, but I would never say it's this specific, but just like generally, if I had to say, I really like brown to dark skinned guys. I like guys that, I don't really like really old looking guys just because I'm so young looking, so it just doesn't match well. I kind of like guys with a baby face, I guess you could say. I like guys that aren't too tall because I'm short, so I don't need, you know, my man towering over me. I need somebody who's like my height, but like just a tad bit taller so I can still wear heels. I do like a little bit of facial hair, but like I said, I don't like them to look too old, so yeah, like a little bit of facial hair is good. I live for a pretty smile and pretty teeth. Personality wise, I need my man to be genuine. I need him to be passionate. Just about anything in life, like passion is so important to me. I definitely need somebody reliable, somebody trustworthy, down to earth. I don't like guys that are so surfaced and have no depth. I need somebody adventurous because I'm always trying to do something new. Definitely somebody ambitious, someone with goals, because sometimes I feel weird like telling certain guys my goals and my aspirations because I feel like they're a little bit too much for certain people, you know? So I need somebody with like really good goals. And I also just need like a problem solver, like a critical thinker, somebody that likes to figure things out. Because I'm the type of person, like if there's an issue, I'm gonna figure it out, you know? And I need to have somebody in my corner that's like on call, like, babe, I'm having this problem, help me figure it out, and they got it, you know? And even with like just relationship problems, I need somebody who can think things through without letting their emotions or their anger like get to them. So also somebody kind of patient. That's a lot. That's probably why I'm single. But you know, being picky is not a bad thing, because that means I'm gonna be single for a while. Anyway, moving on. Next question is from Jay Linus. She said, how many tattoos do you have? And she asked, would you ever do a tattoo video? I actually have 2 tattoo videos. I have one on this channel, which is a little old, and then I also have one on my other channel that I kind of abandoned, but you can go watch it if you want on there. I have 9 tattoos total, and they all do have a specific meaning. I won't go through all of them right here, right now. I'll probably do an updated tattoo video when I get more tattoos, because I haven't gotten any new ones since my previous one. 9 tattoos. I do want some more, so like I said, when I get more, I will post about that. Sunrays asked, can you give us some advice on being financially stable while in college? No, I cannot. I am not the one to talk to about money. I'm still trying to figure out how to manage my own money myself. On top of the fact that I don't live the typical college struggle life, you know? I started working at Bloomingdale's my freshman year of college, and so I've always been making like a decent amount of money. On top of the fact that I had scholarships, on top of the fact that my mom pitches in for my housing. So, and then of course I do YouTube and blogging, so that's YouTube money, sponsorship money. Like, I make a lot more than the average college student. So I can honestly say I've never really struggled through my entire college experience, which I'm very blessed for. For me right now, I'm really just trying to focus on saving money. If anybody has like any really good tips about saving, let me know. As of 2018, I've been doing a lot better than I was before, because before I was just making and spending, but I'm trying to work towards saving a certain amount by the end of this year, so I've been doing better with that. But if I had to say generally what you can do in college to be financially stable, is to be smart about where you're spending your money. If you know that you need to eat, you know, 7 days out of the week, which I hope that you are, why are you in Topshop or Forever 21 purchasing some shirts for going out this weekend? You know, sometimes you're gonna have to make sacrifices. Even me, with the amount of money that I make, I have to make sacrifices. So don't just spend, especially because you don't have any real bills yet. So imagine when you graduate and you're gonna have all these bills. It's better to just save and to have that money ready, so that way you're not stressed out all the time. Make a budget and stick to it. Work towards that every day. For me, also, budgeting is pretty difficult, but once you start saving and you start seeing that money grow, like, it'll be worth the few sacrifices that you have to make. Queen EBS9 asks, what's your plan for the future? So I feel like I've told you guys a bunch of different plans that I was thinking about for my future in like previous Chit Chat Get Ready With Me, but honestly it kind of keeps changing. So at one point I wanted to move to Jersey after I graduate. Then I decided I wanted to move to Baltimore after I graduate. Now I'm pretty set on staying here in Miami. A lot of people ask me about Apple, so I'll talk about that too. So the reason why I didn't want to stay in Miami at first was because I felt like it was going to be too expensive for me to kind of live on my own the way that I want to live. And so I was going to take the easy route and just go back home and live at home until I had enough money to get a place. But I'm gonna take the risk and stay here, even though I know I'm gonna struggle a little bit, you know, month to month paying the bills that I have to pay. And the reason why I decided I wanted to stay is because now I'm feeling a little bit more established here, especially being at Apple. I've been meeting some of the greatest, coolest people ever. Shout out to y'all if you're watching. I've never had a job where I felt so supported. I felt like I can be myself in the workplace, and I never leave work feeling tired or worn out. Like I'm always on my feet, and I'm really busy all the time because I work at one of the highest grossing stores in the country. So it's always busy, but I'm always having fun. Like, it's amazing. Apple has been a blessing to me so far, and so I kind of want to stay where I am and just figure out or see where it takes me. So after I graduate, as of right now, the plan is to just continue working at Apple part-time and do my YouTube part-time as well. Both of those together will give me enough money to live sustainably on my own. I'm probably going to move in with my old roommate from my freshman and sophomore year. Her name is Kira. We're gonna get a place together, like probably in the North Miami area, split the rent, and just see where, you know, everything takes me from there. I also decided I didn't want to go back to Baltimore because I know that I'm not going to be as happy there. I feel like the standard of living is just like, it's a little bit calmer, it's a little bit cooler, and a lot of that's because of the weather. Like, it really affects your mood. Plus, I don't really have a lot of friends in Baltimore either. Like, I mean, I don't have a lot of friends here either, but it's just that I'm feeling a lot more established here, so I want to stay here and see where it takes me. Because of like confidentiality purposes with Apple, I'm not allowed to sit here and tell you everything that I do at Apple and like the hiring process and all that, so I can't answer any questions about that. I love it, and my life has upgraded times 10 since I've been there. I still do want to study cybersecurity after I graduate. I'm probably gonna take like maybe a year break or maybe 2 years break and then go to a technical school and start studying that, getting some certifications. My main goal in life right now is to have multiple ways of income. So I'm always going to be doing YouTube. I have Apple now, and then I'm also going to be working towards an actual career in cybersecurity, which is also a very confidential type of field, so I can't get into detail about much of that either. But that's still something that I definitely want to study because I'm really passionate about it and I'm really interested in it. So my plan really isn't that solid, to be honest. It's really not. I just know the things that I want to start working towards, and then I'm just kind of taking it day by day to see, you know, where my heart is really leading me to focus a lot of my energy on. A lot of people always ask me why I don't want to pursue YouTube full time, and I kind of have a whole video, like a whole chit chat about that already. But to keep it short and sweet, it's just not, the life of it is just not for everybody, honestly. It's just I want a lot more out of myself and out of life than YouTube. Not to say that I'm not appreciative of this platform that I have and that, you know, all this hard work was for nothing, but I feel like it's something that you can't understand unless you're really in it. And I just genuinely want to keep it more so my hobby than my business or my life, or like, you know, the only way I'm making income, because it just becomes so stressful at that point. Once you start making YouTube like your actual job, you have to rely basically on other people to pay your bills. You have to rely on companies wanting to sponsor you. You have to rely on people watching your videos. You have to, it's no longer really about you anymore. It's not as organic of an experience when your YouTube becomes your business. Because once they merge, like I said, it's just not really about you and what you want for your channel anymore. And that's something that I've kind of experienced as I started trying to transform my channel into more of like a business channel. Not a business channel, but like where I would be making more profit off of it. Whereas before, I was a lot happier just making content that I wanted to produce. And unfortunately, I can't just do what I want to do and make a living off of that, which really sucks, but that's why I just want to make it my hobby and then have my real income coming from something else. Okay, so last thing I want to talk about is college. A lot of people ask me a bunch of different college questions, so I'm just going to group them all together. So my major is digital media studies. I feel like I say that a lot. But my major is digital media studies, which is basically like online marketing, online content creating, basically what I do for my YouTube and my Instagram stuff. So it meshes pretty well. A lot of people ask me if I plan on using my degree, and the answer to that is yes, because obviously I use it for my own personal things, so it does help me in that sense. Do I plan on getting a corporate job in digital marketing? Not so much. Like I had mentioned, I do want to pursue a career in cybersecurity. So, but the digital media could always be something I do on the side. Like, it's so much you can do with that. Like I mentioned several times, my college experience is not like the typical college experience. College wasn't even really my first priority. I'm gonna graduate obviously, and I'm doing well in my classes, but I've never really focused on it that much because I knew that there was so much more that I wanted to have ready for myself other than just getting a piece of paper with a degree on it, you know? I worked my ass off in college and in other areas of my life so that when I graduated, you know, I wouldn't be relying on someone to employ me to be sustainable and happy. And it worked out for me, you know, to be able to focus on other things while also in school. So I honestly don't have a lot of friends. That's so funny to say, but yeah, like Kira, which you guys know if you follow me on Instagram, I'm with her all the time still. She was my roommate my freshman and sophomore year. She and I are still very good friends, and like I mentioned earlier, we're going to be living together even after college. But she's really the only person that I have that I'm really close to. I do have a few acquaintances that I speak to every now and then, but I'm just not really the type of person to be out all the time with other college kids, if that makes sense. A lot of my friends that like even that I met at work and stuff, they're older than me. And I think that's just because I'm very mature for my age. And so I never really fit in with a lot of college kids because I never really lived that typical college kid life. But that doesn't mean I didn't have fun, because I went out, I definitely turned up. It just was outside of my college things, you know? Because I'm in Miami, it was so easy for me to have a life outside of college. And I love Miami. At first I really didn't. I didn't. But as time went on and I started to meet new people, I started to get more established, I started to make more connections, I really do love it here. Will I live here forever? Probably not. This is not the city that I really see myself like settling down in and like having kids and stuff. But for my young years, like right now, these 20 somethings, it's perfect. I've changed what I wanted to do with my life so many times. I'm always trying new things, trying to find different things that I like to do. And that would be my biggest advice for anybody in college right now, is just to not limit yourself. Don't limit yourself to whatever your degree is in. You can explore different things and see where your heart really is. It takes a lot of work. It's not easy to juggle different things all the time. It will be so worth it when you can establish several different things that you can do to make yourself happy outside of whatever your degree is in. This really pretty lip color is from the Lip Bar, by the way. Black owned vegan makeup line. I'll put the link down below for you guys to try them out. I don't know what the name is. The name isn't on the thing. Why wouldn't they put the name on the... Oh yeah, it is. JK. It's called Know It All. It's so pretty. I love this color. You guys are probably wondering why the heck I have on a bonnet and I don't have any hair. I just, I was laying my hair down in the front, and so I didn't want to have this purple thing on my head and that only. So, look at that. Edges late. I'll be doing a tutorial on this hair eventually. I just wanted to perfect it first. So that is it, you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little Q&A session. I just wanted to do a little update on my life, what's going on, why I'm rarely on YouTube anymore. It's got a lot going on, you know, a lot going for myself. And like I said, I'm not limiting myself to anything. So if I have to juggle, I'll juggle. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Those really help me out. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And hopefully I will see you guys in the next one. Deuces.